What up, guys? Mad Viking here. What is it? It's Tuesday. I know I'm going to be occupied tomorrow, and usually these videos do better when I get them out ahead of time, so I'm doing it now, so there's something out and just something made, because I won't be going to the mall show tomorrow night. I'm missing it again, so that'll be 2 weeks in a row. But I did go to the Saturday show. If you're interested, it's on the channel. And I'm shocked more people haven't watched last week's cage match, or the week. God, was that last week's? No, I missed last week, so that was 2 shows ago. The cage match, that was a great show. But anyways, yeah, I won't be at AEW tomorrow night. Probably next week I will be, though. But of course, this is for AEW Dynamite card lineup for March 11th. Now, if you missed the last few shows, even Revolution, I mean, they've been killing it nonstop. Last week's show was phenomenal, too. They brought in Jake the Snake. He's going to be the manager for a mystery person or persons. Now, they were advertising Lance Archer last week, and it didn't happen. So that's kind of weird, which makes me... It seems more of a fit, I would think, that he goes with Lance Archer. But as I was sitting here thinking about it, I mean, they're bringing in Luke Harper, but when I originally read it, Luke Harper is not debuting until closer to the end of March, and this is still the very beginning of it. But I mean, both guys could technically be very dark characters, so maybe they come in as a team, or debuts one guy one show, debuts the other another. But I'm leaning towards Jake with Archer. But of course, Jake showed up last week and interrupted Cody and cut that amazing promo. Man, that was awesome. It reminded me of just my childhood, and I think this is great. Everybody talks about how great Jake the Snake was, but a lot of people didn't see it or lived through it like I did. And he really was a great wrestler. He was one of those guys that were in the category of should have won the heavyweight title, but he was trapped in the Hulk Hogan vortex of doom. But he was always a great talker. That was more his specialty than wrestling. But he was a great talker. And last week, I don't know, some stuff like that. There's not a lot of guys who can do that anymore. At least we don't know. Come on, because everything is scripted. But Jake came out and killed it on Cody. And I'm hoping to see more of Jake this week, which possibly could happen. We don't know. So cross our fingers. I think you would bring him back because literally Jake's promo was the talk of the internet, the wrestling world, how good it was. And I like that he went after Cody, basically calling him a crybaby puss because he's out there whining and making excuses because he lost to MJF. So I'm curious to see where this goes further down the road. But trying to think. My mind's getting clogged right now. But anyways, this week's card lineup, we're going to have Cody versus Ortiz. Now, potentially I could see Jake coming out if he loses again and continuing his attack promos or whatever on him. But well, I was going to say Cody needs a win, but no, Cody doesn't need a win. Cody could lose for the next 5 months and everybody's going to love him. Cody's just protected like that. I don't think Inner Circle would get involved in this match because Cody's really not involved in the Inner Circle business other than coming in for saves here and there. But probably an unpopular decision, but I'm going to go with Ortiz as winning this, like I said, because it would potentially bring Jake back out. So that's what I'm going to go with, Ortiz over Cody. Next match, we have MJF, Butcher and the Blade, I'm sure with Bunny, versus Jurassic Express. Like I said, you've heard me say it a million times. You watch these videos, I think Luchasaurus is the breakout star, but they're not pulling that trigger yet. And Jurassic Express, they're popular. I guess they're popular, but I mean, it's not like Cody popular. You see them on a card in a match, and you're like, they're losing. And MJF is in this picture. I mean, this would be continuing his push, you would think. So, I mean, it's not hard. I'm just picking MJF, Butcher and the Blade over Jurassic Express. Let me see. We're going to get an announcement for the rules of the match for Blood and Guts, which is a play on Vince McMahon calling AEW nothing but Blood and Guts over the summer. And if you don't know what the Blood and Guts is, I don't think it's a pay-per-view. It's just the title of a show like Bash the Beach was. But Blood and Guts is basically Starrcade. I thought they bought the rights to Starrcade, but I guess they just don't want to be sued right now. I don't know. or it's still being hashed out in court and they're just playing it safe. But yeah, if you don't know what Starrcade rules are, I don't really remember either. I only watched one or two of those back in the day because I didn't really buy WCW pay-per-views. What is it? 2 teams of 4? Well, it could be 5 in this case, which is probably going to be what, the Elite and Inner Circle. That's what everybody. I think that's what it's going to be, and it's like elimination style. You go to the last guy, but maybe they're adding a twist here. Next matchup on the card, we have the newly formed Death Triangle, which is Pac, as I'm assuming the leader, and the Lucha Brothers, which I think is a great combo, versus Janela and Private Party. Yeah, they haven't dusted off Janela in a while. Probably he's living on AEW Dark, but I don't watch that. Too much wrestling I watch already. I mean, you don't have the newly formed Death Triangle lose their first match out. And really, I don't think we've seen Private Party in a while either. So yeah, I think that's going to be an easy pick here. It's going to be Death Triangle over Janela and Private Party. But it should be a great match. Next, we have Paige plus mystery partner because Kenny Omega got hurt at Revolution. I think he hurt his shoulder and his hand. If you watch Being the Elite video they made right after the event, he was icing up versus Jericho and Guevara. Now, this could be interesting who's going to be the mystery partner. I don't think they're going to have Cobb come in and be his mystery partner. I don't think it's going to be Archer or Luke Harper, but it's going to be curious to see who he gets, because right now, in storyline, all the Elite guys are not cool with him. It would be really cool if Marty Scurll showed up for the night, which is very possible because he is federation hopping to the extreme right now. So I don't know. This will be the peak of the interest, I think, for most people. Who is Paige getting? Hopefully it's not something lame like, Orange Cassidy or something. I mean, go beyond the boundaries here, and hopefully they're bringing something in like they did with Jeff Cobb. So, God, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Colt Cabana. So, because he was on Being the Elite, and he interrupted that segment with Hangman Page and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Yeah. Dollars to Donuts, probably going to be Colt Cabana, which I don't mind, but I don't want it to be some stupid comedy match. He does do serious stuff, but it seems like everywhere he's wrestling right now, it's all dumb comedy stuff. So, hard to pick up who's going to win this when you don't know who the partner is. So, I'm just going to go with Jericho Guevara because, I mean, like I said, you can't pick Paige. I don't think the title's on the line. So, yeah, it wouldn't hurt them any. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Jericho and Guevara. What's the time? Oh, God, I've been talking for 8 minutes. All right, well, I'm not going to drag this out. That was this week's AEW Dynamite lineup for March 11th. Like, subscribe, hit those notification buttons so you don't miss any future videos. I'm slowly ticking up in my count, but I haven't watched. I get these emails. I mean, I'm getting like 4 or 5 a week, but I mean, by going by that number, I should be a lot higher than what I'm at. I know I'm at 1470 now, and I was sitting at 1450 something. So I'm moving. My needle's moving. So anyways, welcome new people to the channel. I don't know. Like I said, I'm missing tomorrow's show. I don't know. I got to make some of these videos. I'm looking at the stuff I have sitting here. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I don't do it. So anyways, obviously nothing tomorrow night. Maybe Thursday I'll have another video. And that is it for now. Mad Viking out. Catch you guys in the next one.